Hi, this is Brad Worthley, and we're going to talk about listening, but we're going to talk especially about listening statements. It's interesting that listening is one of the top motivators of people, simply the act of being listened to. So if you have an employee who wants to offer you some feedback about the organization or maybe some suggestions or ideas, simply sitting down and actually not speaking and just being a good listener is a motivator. Same thing in your family, whether you're talking to your wife, your significant other, whether you're talking to your children. Simply just the act of just say, tell me more, is a great motivator for most people. The interesting thing is that we're crappy at it. We're not good at listening. We're really bad at it. Matter of fact, if you have not seen my section on the reticular activating system, you might go take a look at that because that will answer a lot of questions for you. But if you want people to know that you are listening, you can use what's called listening statements. So as somebody is talking to you, you can basically stay engaged or let them know you're engaged by every so often just injecting a word or two. If they're speaking, just every so often stop and go, I get that. Or maybe try something like, boy, I understand. Or I get it. Basically, it's just a few words that let them know I'm engaged. I'm with you on this journey or this story you're telling. You can also, by the way, do what's called reflective statements. That's where basically the person speaks and basically you take and reflect it right back at them again. You repeat it. In a sales environment, it's very powerful. Let's just say that you are giving a sales presentation and you're a banker. The customer is telling you what their needs are. The customer says, I write about 100 checks a month. I need them in plaid. I need free checking. What you do is, after they speak, you reflect it right back at him again and say, Mr. Worthley, if I heard you correctly, let me see if I have, is you need 100 checks per month to write. You want also plaid checks and you want free checking. Now, did I hear you properly? And they go, yes, exactly. And again, it just really helps the sales process because it motivates them and they figure you understand my needs. You can also, by the way, use reflective statements to also have people hear their wisdom if you don't think they're right. You might have a child and you ask them about a particular project they're working on and they tell you about what they're going to do for their project. You know that it's wrong, and if you want them to hear that, their own wisdom, you simply reflect it back at them again and say, let me see if I understand you correctly. And you basically repeat back what they just said. They might hear their own wisdom and go, wow, wait a minute. Oh, you know what? That's not what I wanted to do. Well, again, that's almost part of the coaching process. It's getting people to hear their own wisdom so they make their own decisions up so they don't feel dictated to. So if you want people to be more motivated around you and to know that you're a good listener, try listening statements and see how that goes. Meanwhile, have a fabulous day.